a rather intense week, and you've been in the press and had people stalking you.
Some of you may have seen that I've been in the press because I was at one time married to Matt Lauer. And of course, the sexual harassment charges against him have been everywhere, headline news. I don't think there's anybody that's not aware of that. And I have had I've had a lot of press after me for statements and for my insight into that situation, of which
coming to your house.
Yeah. Before this even came out, I had somebody come to my house and knock on my door to tell me it was going to come out, and what was my reaction to it. And of course, I didn't know. They caught me off guard. It was totally out of the blue. And since then, I've had 4 visits to my house from press wanting comments and statements. I've also had numerous phone calls, requests for interviews, requests for live interviews. I have made statements. I have made a statement I did to ET that ended up on the wire services, that I was shocked that this had happened because it wasn't consistent with the Matt Lauer I know in terms of some of the accusations.
Right.
That he has, particularly since we've been divorced, has been nothing but kind and wonderful to me. However, I don't want to negate in any way the experiences of what the so-called victims have had to say. By saying that I'm shocked and it's not the person I know, I don't want to in any way negate their experience. So it's a delicate balance.
And in the middle of all of that, for people to understand that you're still an autism mom raising a 16-year-old by yourself,
right?
And you guys know, we go through our days, and somebody, the first knock on the door, and you were expecting a therapist,
right? And
with the dogs barking, and you open the door thinking it's a therapist,
and I'm there in my pajamas with my hair sticking up everywhere, and it's a reporter.
The dogs are barking, and Wyatt's saying, "Who is this therapist? I don't want her."
Right.
It's like something out of a movie,
right,
quite frankly. And that's, we all turned on our news and saw that, he was let go, and we saw that. But just to know that, there were other things that were happening on top of that. So it's been an extraordinary week for you, not your typical Nancy Alspaugh week.
Right.
And, and when you said to me that, when you called me and said that Wyatt had a seizure, I said, well, there's been a lot going on. Like, if there was stress that was, imagine for a boy with autism having people knocking at the door, stressing you out,
right,
and stressing your animals out.
Right.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
So in any case, we can understand why you have anxiety, and we wanted to at least address that because you have been in the news, and for
right,
people to know that that's part of what's going on.